Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, my name's Sam and this is my guitar and gear YouTube page. Thanks so much for watching the video today. If you wouldn't mind liking the video, commenting, subscribing, that would be great. It helps me out a lot. Let's say that you're in the market for buying a Les Paul. Now, there are all kinds of different Les Pauls to choose from. You've got your Les Paul Juniors, Les Paul Specials, Les Paul Standards, Les Paul Classics, Les Paul Traditionals, your 50s, your 60s. There's all kinds of different Les Pauls to choose from. And to try to make a video on any of those is very, very tricky because a lot of it comes down to what you feel comfortable with, how it plays, how it feels in your neck, the difference between a 50s neck versus a 60s neck, action setting, all that kind of stuff, and that's really hard to do a video on. So then what we can really talk about is the look, how it looks, and how it sounds. And so what I want to talk about today is not how it looks, because I also think that's pretty subjective. Everybody has different opinions on what they think a good looking Les Paul is. What I want to talk about today is sound. So if you're going to buy a Les Paul, there's actually two different ways you can go. You can go the P90 route, or you can go the humbucker route. Now, lately with all the split coil and all that, I don't want to talk about that, okay? I just want to talk about straight up, no splitting, no nothing. You can go P90 or you can go humbucker. Back in the 50s when they started making Les Pauls, quick history lesson, they started out with P90s in them, and then they eventually tried to phase that out, and they put humbuckers on the Les Pauls, and they actually started putting their P90s on their more affordable guitars, like their Juniors, their Specials, all that kind of stuff. Well, the craze for the P90s never really went away, and so they started putting them back on the Les Pauls, and thus began this argument. Does a Les Paul sound better if it has humbuckers or if it has P90s? Well, what I wish I had is I wish I had two of the exact same guitar with me today, with one set with a set of humbuckers and one with a set of P90s, because then there wouldn't be any arguments in the comment section about, well, it's not the same guitar, so it's not going to sound the same. All I want to talk about today is if you have a Les Paul style guitar, mostly the same, mahogany, shape, resonance, all that kind of stuff, and you had a set of humbuckers and a set of P90s, would they sound, which one sounds better? Which one is more of that Les Paul kind of sound that you like? And maybe if you're in the market for buying a Les Paul, maybe this video could help you decide, hey, I want a Les Paul with P90s or I want a Les Paul with humbuckers. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna take my Epiphone Les Paul Standard that you just heard in the opening there, and then I'm gonna take my new 2020 Epiphone Les Paul Special with P90s, and I'm going to put them up against each other and ask the question, which one do you think sounds better as a Les Paul, P90s or humbuckers? All right, here we go. Well, what'd you think? Well, if you can't buy both, I think both of them are awesome. But if you can't buy both, which one would you love as your signature Les Paul tone? Would it be the Les Paul with the P90s or the Les Paul with the humbuckers? I think both are extremely great sounding guitars. I think both are extremely great playing guitars. If you go the P90 route, I'm just going to warn you, P90s are a lot noisier than humbuckers. It's just the nature of the beast. So you have to put up with a little bit of that. You get a lot more like brighter tone with the P90s though than you do with the humbuckers. So there is that. But they both sound amazing. They both sound great. I'm not going to make a decision for you. I just hope that this video will be helpful if you're in the market for trying to buy a Les Paul and you're like, I don't know which one, P90s or humbuckers. Maybe one of these stood out to you and you're like, that helped me make the decision. That's why I make the video today. All right, thanks for hanging out with me today, and hopefully this content was helpful for you. All right, see you later.